Is this a bully?
Well, Allison doesn't
Oh
seem
boy,
jazzed.
look who's here.
Should we avoid Paula? I know you two don't exactly get along.
Nah, you can say hi if you want. It's not like she won't notice us. Let's just try to make it quick.
Oh good, it's you. And here I was worrying that I'd get a solid half hour of peace and quiet before my shift without anyone bothering me.
It does seem like everyone's really going out of their way to force this unpleasant encounter. Because,
Yes.
we walked over here to talk to this person, and then this person decided to start talking to us in a very elaborate way about how much they don't want to talk to us. Something's amiss here. Nice to see you too, Paula.
So, Galetta, are the rumors true? The ones about you already giving up that adventure and nonsense?
Nope, it's going better than ever, actually. As a matter of fact, we just fended off a wild hole hound.
Wow. Well, maybe next time you'll fight a real monster.
Yeah, hey, this river's really fast flowing. I feel like it could carry almost anything away from town.
No, Allison, there's no current. Don't even. She will escape and she will kill us.
Well, we started that rumor about me calling it quits anyway.
Oh, that was me.
Then why did you? You know what? Never mind. Just try not to miss me too much while I'm out becoming a famous hero.
Yeah, I'll always cherish my many memories of you being late for your shifts and texting on the job while I did all the actual work.
That's certainly one way of remembering it.
But hey, I'll be sure to send you a card when you're hospitalized for getting stomped on by a dragon. Or whatever it is you run off to do.
How thoughtful.
Look, I'm just trying to be realistic. A slacker like you, I'll give it a week before you realize how tough it is out there. Who else do you have on your crew? Amaranth here? Poor girl's gonna have a heart attack the first time you run into something big.
Somehow I actually knew that Paula had no beef with us.
Higsby? I can't believe you trust her. Typical magic user, massive ego, huge magnet for trouble. She'll probably stab you in the butt.
She's a mage. She'll fireball us in the back, thank you.
Caldwell's cool, but I don't know how the hell you convinced her to look after a bunch of newbies.
I actually don't have any interest in any kind of fantasy game where a wizard would not stab someone literally in the back with a physical knife.
Rescar.
It
Wizard
works
doesn't
just
get
fine.
sneak attack.
Oh boy. This is
Josh, you're opening a can of worms.
No, I'm putting it
Destroyed
back on the
Rescar.
shelf. I'm taking the can, I'm pulling out the can opener's teeth, and there's like a little divot, like a little bite, like a little love bite there. But it's not punctured. I'm just gonna put it right back on the shelf and close the pantry and go for a walk.
I mean, maybe if she were an arcane trickster or something.
Oh god.
I think you haven't read this line, Chris.
I have. Caldwell's cool, but I don't know how the hell you convinced her to look after a bunch of newbies. Y'all can pretend all you want. I like that I got the y'all. I called this other night. Y'all can pretend all you want. You can take shortcuts, but what you're trying to do takes real talent. And you can only pretend to have talent for so long. But yeah, you have fun with your little LARPing club. Bring me back a souvenir.
Wow, look at the time. Well, it's been fun, Paula, but Melody and I have a prior engagement, so...
Sure. Scram.
Okay, now
Well, that was
the
fun.
answer to this question is not important because these are dramatic conventions. Have any of you ever had a relationship with any human being that was actually like that?
Like, bully? Like, cartoon bully? No.
Like, a mutual, like, mutual, like, taunting, antagonistic, not totally playful, like, largely actually antagonistic.
Like, there are people I have felt that way about and have felt that way about me, but, like, we just did not interact ever once we realized that.
Generally what that is generally what happens. It's not as fun, though.
Or, like, you're in a work setting and you can't go around harassing employees you don't like, you know?
Yeah, I did have this relationship with somebody, like, 17 years ago, but... Yeah.
You know what it feels like to me is like a sibling relationship. Like, the two of you, like, begrudgingly call each other fart face and try to screw each other over, but, like, there's no genuine animosity, because if there was genuine animosity there, you would just not do anything with each other.
I mean,
that did feel like a
animosity.
little bit of genuine animosity to me, I gotta say. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, you guys put a lot of energy into that, like, Homestuck. Don't post in the comments, Homestuck. Okay.
Maybe it's like a small town thing. Like, I've never lived in a small town, and also I've never lived in one place for more than, like, 10 years, so...
I was in elementary school when I lived in a small town, so I don't know.
Who was Beverly?
Hey, you two, over there! Over here! What's up, Beverly? You two seem like you could go for a slice of cake!
I agree with this. I support this initiative. What makes you say that?
I'm just very perceptive, Melody. I could tell these things. Also, I've got half a leftover cake, coffee egg in the fridge, and rather share it with the friends and throw it out tomorrow. You're throwing it out tomorrow, huh? That's interesting. What do you think, Mel?
Since we're on the topic of unpopular things, I'm gonna say something that'll get me crucified on the internet, but cake is better than pie.
I actually don't think that's that controversial. I think that is a good 50-50 split.
Nobody likes it when I say that. No one in my entire friends group is like, yeah.
Well, I disagree, but not because I like pie, but I just don't do sweets. So, like, I'm like, both suck.
I don't do sweets a lot either, but if I were to do some kind of sweet, it would be cake.
I mean,
my real
pie.
Go ahead, Ritzker.
The thing we're all perfectly aware of is that there's such a diversity of kinds of pies and kinds of cakes that this is a maddening question.
I mean, that's really my problem, is like, I really don't care for, more than anything, frosting. Cake itself is okay. I hate frosting, but if you're gonna have cake, that usually implies frosting, which is why I would just rather have like a carrot cake or a cheesecake.
Carrot cake's good.
I will say,
sounds nice. Let's treat ourselves.
When someone says cake, I literally cannot imagine a single cake. I imagine a kind of, like, unfurling psychedelic chimera of all the cakes I have seen. Like, I can't narrow it down to just, like, one kind of cake. Every slice of cake I have is radically different than the last slice of cake I had. And that is doubly true for pie.
I believe you're Beverly still.
Oh, great! Let's head inside!
You've changed this voice every single time.
Here we are! 2 slices of chocolate cake for the lovely couple. Enjoy! Sure you don't want to pay for this? No, it's on the house. I probably owed one of you a favor anyway.
I mean, you did just say
the
the
trash can.
Beverly. Did we just save the town? I mean, it was just a whole hog.
I'll leave you two alone then. Holler if you need me.
Hound. Whole hound.
Whole hound, right. I was going to say it wasn't a hog. It did kind of look like a hog, though.
Beverly takes offense to that.
You know, if we were a real couple, we'd be sitting here drinking one milkshake with 2 straws.
Yeah, you want to ask for a milkshake? You could just have a milkshake if you want one. The kitchen's closed. That would be rude.
Oh, no. That would be way too much sugar, even for me.
So, you've been up to lately? It's been a while since we, talked instead of just like killing.
I've mostly been studying all that material on healing magic that Claire gave me. Lots of little mana management exercises. Deep breathing, focusing your thoughts on a spell. Oh man, it's getting late. I'm not reading this right anymore. That sort of stuff.
Nice, but you could have done some of that studying with me,
I know. I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. I don't know.
No, come on. Talk to me, Mel.
I guess it just felt like people would think I wasn't taking it seriously if I didn't at least get a simple healing spell or two down before showing my face again. I wanted everyone to see that I really am trying my hardest.
I mean, I admire your commitment, and I'm real impressed by the healing spell you used on me. God, it felt like the fresh, tingly sensation you get after rinsing with mouthwash.
My healing spells are alcoholic!
Except everywhere.
Okay, I didn't like that line reading. I don't like this.
But you know everyone's got your back, right? You don't have to prove anything to anyone.
I don't know, it's complicated. Explain your feelings further. Everyone's so encouraging. Well, everyone except Paula, I guess. But are they just saying that because they're our friends?
Yeah.
They don't know I'll succeed. They can't see the future, and I've never done anything like this before. They're just trying to be supportive. And part of me thinks all that support means I have a lot to live up to now, and that I'll let everyone down if this doesn't work out.
Yes.
Thanks, Allison. Good talk. But it's not like I want everyone to tell me they think I'll fail, you know? So it's complicated.
Melody?
I know, I'm sorry. Just overthinking things. Ignore me. What about you? Have you gotten much training done?
Yeah, not really. Clara says at a certain point I'll only get better at fighting monsters by, fighting monsters. I haven't had a chance to go on an expedition or anything, and a whole hound or two aside, there aren't a lot of monsters to fight around town, though I have thought of a few alternatives.
Why didn't they make it a whole hog, though? I mean, that's like a baked-in pun.
Well, it's like hellhound also is a pun. Yeah, like
whole hog,
like going whole hog.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Those of you who are not native English speakers and have not encountered that phrase before, going whole hog means to just, like, go fully 100%.
It's too bad that Faith and the Paladin Brigade are so good at their jobs, huh? Let's kill Faith! Let's kill the Paladins!
Yeah. That reminds me, I should probably tell you the big news. Brace yourself for this one.
I'm braced.
I quit my job. Yep, no more working my butt off chopping down trees for minimum wage. Put in about 2 weeks' notice. 2 weeks ago now, actually. Which means I can focus on adventuring full time.
Nice. I guess you really got a good feeling about this guild thing, huh?
I really do. I mean, why shouldn't I? I know it's a risk, but if this works out, I'll be making way more money than my old job. Even if it's hard work, I'll be doing something fun with my friends and with the love of my life. What are we doing for money? Have we established that?
Well, there's like a notice board with jobs.
Right, no, I mean,
so,
like, I don't mean, like...
there is...
As adventurers.
Oh, what do
like,
we do? What does Melody
we have a
do
house.
to have money? Yeah, we do have a house. That is odd.
I mean, it's probably just like a family home.
Aww. Oh, speaking of the guild, have you seen Claire lately? Jody said she's been working on some kind of project.
Yeah, no idea what's up with that. Claire never tells me anything, she can be. Thought he said no guild business today, though?
Well, I'd at least like to tell her about the progress I've made.
Fair enough.
Wait, where is Beverly?
Hey, Beverly, what about you?
See.
Any idea what Claire's been up to?
Allison, Beverly's been dead for 3 years.
I don't know. All that magic stuff Claire gets up to is way over my head. I'm gonna take that again. I feel like I'm getting too deep in this voice. It's completely inscrutable.
She's gotten progressively pigly as the season has gone on.
I wanted to keep pushing it, but I actually think that at this point it's 100% unintelligible, so let me try it again. I don't know. All that magic stuff Claire gets up to is way over my head, but I'm sure it's something cool knowing her. I'm not sure if knowing it involves magic makes me more or less concerned. I'd try asking Jody if I were you.
Oh, well, thanks for the cake, Beverly. It was great, as always.
Maybe we should go ask Jody what Claire's up to, just to have some peace of mind.
What's up the stairs? We can't go up the
We're
stairs.
not allowed.
Doom.
Wondering if this is going to cause... Oh, there's Jody. I think. Yes.
Did I do Jody or did Rutscorn do Jody? I can't remember.
I think you did, Jody.
Yeah, you do.
And I can't remember the voice I did, so it's going to be different. Well, that's a relief.
What is?
You two are spending time together. I've been pretty worried about Allison lately.
Everyone in this town's in our fucking business. Can you guys get off our fucking jocks for 5 minutes? Jesus. No wonder Melody's so, feels so much pressure. Everybody's paying so much attention.
Look, there's only 15 people in this town.
I know, this is real small town shit. It's just, man, I can't stand it. I desire anonymity. I don't want to live in a tightly knit community. I want to wave at a neighbor whose name I vaguely recall. I think I could probably get my next door neighbor's last name on 4 or 5 different tries.
I have no idea what my next door neighbor's last name is. Either of them.
Hell yeah. They don't care if I succeed or fail. They don't give a shit. Anyway, what are you talking about, Jody? I've been perfectly fine.
If by perfectly fine you mean starved for attention because your girlfriend was ignoring you, then sure.
See, that as if I'm not always looking for attention.
Allison, if you missed me so much, why didn't you just come over to my place?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you.
You're welcome, babe.
If you two lovebirds don't need me anymore, I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing.
Sitting on this bench, doing nothing.
I'm trying to get my tongue. You're doing nothing, Jody.
How come you're not with Faith? I thought Claire and Jody were together. Let's see what's going on here. How come you're not hanging out with Faith? It's so rare to see her get this much free time.
She wanted to do a little painting, so I figured I'd let her have some space. I mean, it's not like we have to hang out all the time. I understand she's a busy person.
How come you're not hanging out with her? Huh? How come you're not hanging out with her, Jody? I'm worried you guys might fail,
Why are you
but I'm sure
ignoring
you'll
her?
do your best.
I just appreciate the time I managed to spend with her, and the rest of the time I let her live her own life.
Yeah? Wow, Jody, that's really mundane.
Smart, emotionally mature.
No, it's proof that Mel and I are Greenridge's true power couple. Up top, Mel!
Have you? Oh, actually, have you seen Claire lately?
Nope, she says she's been busy with some sort of top-secret, very important guild project. One that she didn't want my help with.
I want to make it clear that I'm making a lot of jokes, but I genuinely think Claire's up to some shady shit here.
Yeah, no. Aren't you a little concerned about what Claire's up to?
Maybe, but I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
Nobody else is.
Jody, sometimes I worry you let Claire get away with too much.
What do you mean?
By the time she accidentally cast a spell that swapped your arms with your legs.
Hey, magic's tricky. She fixed it and learned from her mistake, and that's all that matters.
What about that time Prophets was trying to give you a speech, but her mic wasn't working?
Provence.
Is it Provence?
I mean, it's the name of a region in France that is pronounced Provence, so probably. Oh yeah, didn't she try to cast a volume increasing spell on Provence? But it was way too loud and it wouldn't wear off for 48 hours.
Yeah, and Provence just tried to keep quiet, but of course Holly and Red kept trying to get a rise out of her because they thought it was hilarious. Actually,
It will be very funny if the devs show up in the comments and go, actually, no, it's Provence.
Listen, I'm Claire's roommate, not her mother. She's also an adult. It's not my job to discipline her or anything. I mean, come on, we all make mistakes. Once I was trying to practice the force shield spell with Faith, except I accidentally made it way too big and it smashed her right through a wall in her office.
Wow, I didn't even know about that. I'm gonna have to remember that next time you rag on me for breaking stuff.
Yeah, great. Look, all I'm trying to say is Claire needs someone to be supportive of her and her ambitions. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I saw Claire looking for something in your basement, Allison.
What?
She's been down there a while, though.
We should probably go check on that.
Exit.
See you later, Jody. So we're kind of at time. Do you want to go see what's going on in the basement and then call it, or...
It's up to you.
Well, we might as well.
I just love Bartholomew.
Is there a rave going on down here? What is this?
The system
Gotta
is
save
down.
thing here.
The system is down.
Get the feeling this is going to launch us into something that'll take some time. So if we're going to do this next week, we could just wait for that.
We can wait, I think. I think we're at an hour.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we're doing more of this game again.
Go over to the box and see if you can open it.
I don't even remember what's in these boxes. Let's see if there's something cool in there.
Allison, don't you know what's in your own basement?
You gotta have some mysteries in your life, Mel. It keeps things interesting.
Yay, potions! Now save again.
We found drugs! Alright.
To be continued.